How's it going? Nice to see you, everybody. Again, I was on yesterday, or last night. Wasn't on long. So I took every 100-liter pack, put it to my 55-liter pack, and now I'm repacking it back to my 100-liter pack. So in this pouch here, right now I've got stuff to sharpen blades in here. So there's a file. There's wax and foam. I probably don't even need it, but hey. So this is going to go on the bottom. Up here I've got a multi-tool clips, tarp clips, and I've got a blade up here. I know it's kind of difficult for you guys to see the way the lighting is. I apologize. So I'm kind of sort of trying to repack everything. This pack I had hygiene. This one I had cordage, which I'm going to be putting back up here. Oh wait, no, not there. Oh, I also had a water filtration. It's a Sawyer Mini. So I've got just out of the pouch things. Oh, and on the outside, I also had, this tarp, which is 8 by 10, and then my sleeping bag and my accordion pad. So now I've got to reconfigure on how I want to be able to do this. And I'm starting with the outsides, obviously. So in this pouch, oh, wait a minute, I'm missing. I had a homemade fire bellow, and now I can't find it. Crap, where did it go? It's not in there. And I know I put it in my new pack, and at 55. Oh, I had fire starter stuff in my 55. Not much, but I have matches at least. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Nice to see you joining me. What's up, Tate? I'm just repacking, swapping things out from one pack to another pack, so that when I go out and do whatever. Oh yeah, now I remember what I had in this one too. I had hygiene. That's where my hygiene stuff was. Oh yeah, in this pack I also had homemade fire stuff, fire starters. So I've got my soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, and I've got the Strike Anywhere matches in that pouch. Now the interesting thing about my Strike Anywheres, hey, what's up, is I put cotton in them. Why? Because they're what, as the name says, strike anywhere. And I don't want them to, when I'm hiking, to rub and set everything on fire, and then I'm running down the street. Oh! So got a microfiber towel I can put in here as well. I haven't decided if I want to put my sewing kit. Sewing kit's always nice to have if I can get it open. There it goes. So I have some nylon thread, some cotton thread, and some needles. Now the good thing about having that is, if you have to do some field stitching and not just your clothes, other stitching, you can use this. You just have to make sure you sterilize it and know what kind of finish that you're going to use or not. So this is my cordage. I've got a hank of cord in here, or a total of 5 plus little clips. Oh, here's my fire bellow. This is not your run-of-the-mill fire bellows. All right, this fire bellow is a DIY, and I used an old radio antenna, stereo. Earplugs. Should always have earplugs because you never know what loud noises you're going to run into. You know, a marker is always good to have too because you might need to mark something somewhere for some reason. I've got my harmonica. That's going to go. And we'll put it up here. It's small enough. I've got a wrench too. This is going to go. I'm just going to put it down here for now. Your headlamp. This is a sunblock. Had this for multiple years, multiple settings. And it's got your green brightnesses, your red. And then this also has your blinks. There it goes. Whoa! And it has an SOS mode. Let's put that. This here is my official fire starting set. It's got my flint fire starter pre-made. Cut section of file. It's this. Got one piece here that's flat. I've straight flattened out because if I find some natural flint, I can use that. Some matches, more matches, some windproof matches, some more fire starting material. You know, just the basic stuff. I know it's probably not a whole lot fun to watch, but I figured, yeah, might as well. I had a match at the bottom of this. Got to be careful when if you put a matchbox in something like this, because your box will end up like this, all squished, and it was pretty much pointless for me to carry this because there's like this match and total of what, three others, two. Yeah, just pitch that to the side, and a lighter, of course. Same lighter with some. Pack this on. And this. And oh, here it is. I do have another flint rod that somebody had given me. This is the bigger version, much bigger version. I just haven't decided if I'm going to carry it or where I'm going to carry it. Right now, this is just my hiking pack-ish. Go this way. And the file can also help in sharpening your tools. Let's see if these matches fit in here. See if I can get these matches to fit. Strike anywhere matches. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try doing. With my lighter, my strike anywhere matches. Tucking this side. Go. Took my lighter somewhere. I don't know where. There. Flint back there. There we go. Got it all to fit now. Ain't that some awesome stuff? If you're just joining me, I'm just repacking a pack. I keep going between the 55 and 100 liter pack, trying to figure out because I wanted to go smaller, but at the same time, it doesn't hold everything that I wanted to. I even got my eyeballs. These are, cheap Dollar Tree setup. These are the reading glasses that I'm using, that I have when I have to do little intricate things. So batteries in this secondary big pouch, and my glasses. I might as well throw my sewing kit in there, and I'll throw that in there too. My pre-made fire starters. I think this bottom is all good. Don't think there's, I've already taken everything out of these pouches that were in my 55 here. I just want to make sure I've got it, but for some reason, either I have it set up differently or it became lighter. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Now I have my sleeping bag here, of course. I'd like to carry this with me. The only issue is where am I going to put it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this back off to the side. I do have kind of a bedroll. This is another sleeping pad with a tarp wrapped around it and a strap around that. I've got a lot of items. Now in the main part of the bag, let's take and move this over here. Sorry about the kind of mess that's up here, but it is. I've got my hammock bug net, a hat for when it's colder, my cook pot, my DIY winter neck gaiter, my first aid kit, and my first aid kit is basic for me. And to be honest, I'm trained in a lot of different things. So I have clotting, I have some band-aids, I have scissors, I have tweezers right here, and that is a one-way valve mask if I have to do rescue breathing, CPR, things of that nature. And again, I am certified in those areas. I've been doing it for 20 plus years. My silicone cup for coffee, my food. Yes, I carry food with me at all times, even when I'm on a small hike. It's got coffee, which reminds me because I keep smelling coffee when I pull this out, which isn't always a bad thing. My burner is in with my cook pot here, and this strap, what it is section of inner tube, and it's tied up with bank line. And let's see. Here's my fuel. It's about 3/4 full. So food wise, I have the GSI coffee filter. I have, trail mix snacks. Actually, I have a couple of them. Some snacks, some oatmeal. So I do have stuff with caloric intake in here. I'm just hoping my coffee didn't spill everywhere. Now, one thing that I learned is for coffee, you don't necessarily have to buy the grounds. If by chance you do have, you do buy pods, you can actually, if you have something to filter the coffee with, you just pour open up the pod, pour the coffee grounds into your filter, and then pour the water on top of it. Oh, and my utensils are in this. But here are my drinks. Hot chocolate, coffee, more coffee, and an instant, like, what is it? Lemon iced tea. More trail mix. I've got so much stuff in here, it's unreal. I've got protein and what else I have? What do I have in here? Oh, I've got more food. And more food. And oh, rice. Thing about rice is it does not go bad. It's I've probably got 4 or 5 servings on this, maybe, give or take. Again, how's it going, everybody? You're just watching me go through a bag, moving stuff from one bag to the next. I am talking about these things. If you missed any of it, when this video actually gets posted, you can actually watch it, skip it, share it, like it. I'd like to see more thumbs up. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for popping in. I hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, the good thing about this is it does fit on a silicone cup. Boom. You can put your hot beverages, food, whatever you want in here. Now, make sure you have your water filtration. You can start your fire, or start a fire. I know a lot of people would say, "Oh my gosh, you are so overboard. You are." It's kind of what I'm used to. Put that there. All right. There's that. Oops. Nope. I got to put my fuel back in here. Yeah. Doo-doo. Fuel back in. Bam. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, most of this stuff, like this was actually to something else. Again, repurposing. What else I can put out of this bag here? Let me. Boom. All right, there we go. I've got my 10 by 10 tarp. I've got my hammock. It's an I've had this for about 6 years, maybe, give or take. It's about starting to go. This tarp is a reflective tarp. All right, an emergency reflective tarp. Now, if you're trying to hide out, yes, I know, because it's red. It says, "Hey, I'm right here." In emergency, if you want somebody to find you, that's a good thing. But you can always set it up to where you are not seen. It just takes a little bit of finagling. For example, I've got my 8 by 10 tarp, because it's camo on one side, green on the other. I can actually take it and use that in collaboration with this. Or I can take this when I set up my hammock and my 10 by 10 tarp, put this in to keep the heat on me with my sleeping pads. I've actually used this a few times camping. It does do the job. I do have a synthetic wool blanket. It's not as big as I would like it, but does it do the job? Will it do the job? Yes. And this bag has got some extra clothes in it. Kind of. Sorry about the noise. You're gonna have to deal with it. It's got a base layer top and wool socks. I keep it in here because it keeps it cleaner, keeps it fresher, longer. I should put base layer bottoms in here, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. And with any hike, long or short, I always have, well, this one was full, 2 32-ounce waters. Why? Because it's easier to carry it that way. And if you conserve it, it'll last you most of the day. So now that this 55 is empty, we'll toss it aside. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with my base layer clothing. And yeah, I know I've made a huge mess for the small space. It sucks. Sucks for me. Probably entertaining to you. We'll shove that down there. And I would also recommend make sure you keep some decent sized trash bags with you, because they can be used for, they have multiple purposes in themselves. I'm just saying. Throw this in here. I would throw my sleeping bag in here, but it's an extremely tight squeeze. With any sleeping bag that I've had, does not go well. Put my, and this pack is not an internal frame or any type of frame whatsoever. There we go. Oh, there you are. Cool. There we go. Oh, there you are. Cool. It popped back. So I've got this all packed. The way I have my food and my first aid near the top. You never know, especially with first aid. You never know. Put it on the bag itself, but I mean, seriously, you want to be walking somewhere and see that? I don't think so. It's just, I could put it in one of my side pouches, but I put my waters in the side pouches. All right, so, and what's nice about this pack is that there's some extra space in here. I can put my hat and gator and hat and gator and some gloves. You should always have gloves with you. Even if they are not made for cold weather, it's better than nothing. I do have hand warmers in here. Probably 2 packs. Better than nothing. All right. So, then I can close this up. Boom, done. Low profile. It weighs what it weighed. It weighs right now. It weighs less than what it did before. This pack, when it's done and over with, it weighs in the neighborhood of 35 to 40 pounds with full load. Now, you get, some of these other people, guys and people, girls, that try to go ultralight, try to get their packs down to like 5 pounds. I don't have that. I don't have that amount of money. Okay, I can't afford to buy ultralight. Besides, I like what I carry. I don't. This pack, I don't carry an axe when I'm just regular hiking or just doing certain things. I do have an axe. I have a few axes, but I also have to be careful of the physicality of my body. Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't. You should carry medication with you of any type, ibuprofen, Tylenol, anything for acid reflux, your primary medications, if you have any. I would recommend, leave some space in a bag, even if you're going out for a day hike. Overnight hike, definitely you should. Just make sure you practice and with the gear that you have, to make sure that you can handle that weight, any weight that it is. So let's see here. I have, again, this is my 8x10 ish. I'll strap that here at the very bottom. So that way, when I need, oops. Make sure when you wrap up your packs or wrap up a tarp, I almost did it, that this flap opening isn't up, but it's down for water runoff if you get caught in the rain. Just because what it'll end up doing is pulling up in your tarp. And I don't think you want that. All right, boom, boom, boom. That's all nice and snug, snug as bug in a rug. Shouldn't have done that yet, but that's fine. Now what I did have this on here before was my, cowboy camp style. I'm gonna try something. It's just here. I'm actually gonna take these buckles that are on this. I got from the Salvation Army. It's a sleep cell. This is rated for 30 degrees and it's vented. So here's and this tie down here isn't technically a tie down. It's actually from a tree stand that I found abandoned a couple years back, and I found use for it. I haven't been back there to see if I could scavenge anything else. Yes, I do scavenge things and do use them for personal gain. And what I do when I do these is that this has got the compression cinches. I like to go in between the compression cinches just because it make sure if it does decide to let go or something, it doesn't technically fall off. And I don't want to break the cinches. So there's that one. Got another strap. Oh, there it is. So I'll take this. And I tend to figure out different ways to use gear. One thing I've learned watching other survivalists, campers, hikers, whatever, that if it's got more than one use, then it's worth it. All right. So I'm loosening this back up so I can shift it. Now, I don't like these dangling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is kind of even-ish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and kind of fold them together, tuck it in. Actually, I could take it and just tuck it in through the other, not quite what I want, but go like this. There we go. There's that. Now the back might be bulky. That's fine with me. Now, because of the way this is set up here, these cinches, these buckles, there's quite a bit. So I can still fit a number of things in there. So for example, I'll go with this. I can take this one, set it up like so. And I'm still pretty good. So that's what it looks like when it's all complete. I do like my carabiners. My multi-tool is sitting on a carabiner. My knife itself is not only in the mollies, but it is also, let's see if I can make the view a little bit better for you on this section. All right, can you see? Yeah, see, this is a Mora. It goes through the mollies and it's attached here by a biner. And I just had a piece of elastic from something else that I had, put it together so that way it doesn't fall apart. I've got, this multi-tool here. It's connected to a biner. One thing that I do want to put in here is, where'd it go? I do have it's a leather work belt, but I like to keep it in here as well, because if I'm wearing, depending on the pants that I'm wearing, I can take it off. I can take it, put it on, just make it easy. So that way I can put this gear on and not have to worry about it anywhere else. That's about it, everybody. If you're catching this, thank you. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button if you like it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.